gonna be a little cringy, but it was fantastic.
I thought there was
seen a dude
lot of
get chopped off
truth
and he
and
burst
in
into
the humor.
Skittles.
It's about time that we had a show
What
about
is
our
this
industry.
game?
You could tell when the audience was laughing, when they really hit something that felt like the game industry.
I think it's
Man, throwing up blood? What is going on? Sir,
All
y'all
right,
got
so if you have
corona.
not yet seen it,
Sir,
the
what's
first season
going
of
on?
Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet is available right now
Sir.
on Apple TV Plus, and a full version of this making of will be coming out
Hold
over the next
up,
few days.
bruh.
All right, now it is time to fasten your seatbelts and start your engines
20 minutes,
as we
bro.
head out to Lyon, France to visit
Why
our
is this
team
nigga some
at
weird
Ubisoft
shit?
Ivory Tower
What
to
the
get an
hell was
update
that?
on The Crew 2.
Hi everyone, and welcome to The Crew 2 at Ubisoft Forward. My name's James Reese, I'm a community developer here at Ivory Tower, and I'll be your host for this quick glimpse into all the exciting things we have going on over the next few weeks. It's been 2 years already since launch, with 6 major updates and hundreds of vehicles under our belt. And our latest update, Summer in Hollywood, only went live a few days ago. Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, Watch Dogs Legion too. I want to see that.
I still need to finish the first. I had got
We
the.
can't
I
wait
only
for you
had
to
got
get
it
your hands on
because
what's
it
coming.
was.
There have been a few speed bumps along the way,
free
but over the past 2
on
years,
Epic Games.
you, the community, have made The Crew 2 a motorsports playground where all
Epic
players
Games
are welcome
be having a lot of
and
stuff
where
for free
anything is
lately. I was
possible.
like, oh my
So
god.
thank you to the Crew's social, exchange, Discord, Reddit,
Like,
and
y'all gave
all
me-
of
y'all
our
gave me
players.
Watch Dogs.
We've got
I've
a little
been
something
wanting
for
to
you
get into
in-game
that.
to show
Got
our
it.
appreciation.
Y'all gave
It's the
me
67
Grand Theft Auto
Volkswagen
5.
Beetle.
I was like,
So
okay,
let's see
cool.
what kind of Hollywood
I'll take
twist
it.
you can put on it.
I love GTA.
That's it from me. There'll be more news dropping over summer, so keep your eyes
The
peeled.
Crew.
Starting with this.
Man, there's so many racing games out right now, bro. I don't even know. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like, as of right now, bro, the only racing games that I'm sticking to, that I'm currently playing right now is Asphalt 9 and Mario Kart.
Bro, y'all never got Mario Kart on the Switch?
Never got Mario Kart? That's
Never.
good, bro.
I ain't never brought it, bro.
The game is high. It's fun as hell.
I know. That's the craziest thing. Is I never got it.
Now to unlock the amazing 69 Volkswagen Beetle that was just shown in the video.
Oh, no,
And stay
some of
tuned
these
in the
new
near
racing
future
games
for more
are
info
crazy.
about Year 3 of the Crew 2. Our next video is from our
I
second
told myself
indie
if I
guest,
ever pick
Bossa
up a new
Studios, who will be injecting
generation
a
racing game,
delirious dose of
it'll
fun
be
in
Midnight
Surgeon
Club. It's
Simulator
high time we
2.
had to do
Enjoy.
Midnight Club. I missed that game.
Let me see something right
Midnight Club.
Hi, I'm Nate from Bossa Studios,
Midnight
and I'm a
Club
senior game designer on the
my
upcoming
game.
Surgeon Simulator 2. So at Bossa, we're always keen to share game development knowledge, and Ubisoft has been a fantastic partner in this. They deliver lectures on procedural content development and player science,
Oh, the DeLorean.
and in turn we shared with them
What
the
kind of game is
ideation
this?
processes that we use to develop initial ideas.
They cut this
and
dude
deliver
head
good
off.
games.
Hey,
Which
put
brings
it.
me on to
They
Surgeon
put hate on the
Simulator 2.
dude.
We've really doubled down on the physics-based
What the
pandemonium that
hell?
the series is notorious for. And we've pretty much expanded on every other aspect of the game as
Bruh.
well. So this time around, you're no longer just a floating hand confined to the operating table. You're actually a full first-person surgeon with an entire medical
Still
facility
seeing
to
stuff
explore.
with the Crew too.
And in
Where's
addition
this
to the
crazy?
levels that you'll find in story mode, you'll now be able to create your own unique levels and experiences using Bossa Lab's creation mode.
Hey,
It's a
I'm
really
also,
easy to use, intuitive
I'm
set of tools that
also
allows players to create
speculating
either on their own
we get a
or
Kingdom
in
Hearts
online
filler game
multiplayer
on
with
the
up to
Switch.
3
For the
friends.
Switch?
Everything players create can then
Only
be
because
uploaded and
it's
shared
been
with the
historically
community.
proven that
And here, surgery
filler
really is
games
just the tip
for
of the
Kingdom
iceberg.
Hearts always end up on Nintendo device. Facts.
During our closed alpha period, We've seen
And
players
since
create all sorts of
there is
amazing
no
stuff.
portable
From
device
bowling alleys to
put it
space
on,
stations,
it's only
pirate
obvious
ships to horror-themed escape rooms.
that we
And
lose
this is
to
before the
Kingdom
game is even
Hearts
released.
filler
So we
game
absolutely
for
cannot
Switch.
wait to see what players create when we launch the game this coming August. And in fact, if you pre-order Surgeon Simulator 2,
Whoa,
you can
what the
receive
hell?
exclusive closed beta
What's
access.
this operation? Y'all just cut this dude's body open.
You seeing that, huh?
So for those of you who are just joining us, you are watching the pre-show, and Ubisoft Forward will start once the countdown on your
y'all
screen
doing?
reaches 0. And make sure you log into
Whoa.
Uplay to unlock rewards as you watch the main event. But now, our next segment
This
is about an
game
Easter
looks
egg in The Division
pretty
2. So let's
wacky,
go
bro.
behind
Oh,
the scenes
Division
with
2
the
now.
devs from Ubisoft Massive Studio in Malmo, Sweden to find out
Man,
more.
you must be way ahead of this video.
Running through collapsed buildings, climbing over fallen debris, and encountering makeshift living spaces is common for players
Yeah.
of the Division 2.
Over stuff
Within
behind.
its post-pandemic environment, many players have spotted
looking
something a
at
bit more
something that looks
unusual,
like
which has
freaking
left them asking,
Operation.
what's up with all of these rubber
this?
ducks?
Ducks.
Now they bowling now.
So there's a thing
What is
in
this?
programming especially where you talk to a rubber duck, and it's a way to solve your problems. If you talk to a rubber duck and just say things out loud,
I don't know
it
what the
helps.
hell
One
this
of our
is.
artists decided to take this to another level, and he used the rubber duck scaled up to like a ginormous scale and put it in the level just to remind him to do something, and it sat there for a while. And the rest of us kind of really loved this giant rubber duck sitting there for so long. We decided to put little memorials to it across the world. What started off as little memorials, and then we started adding stories to them. So
they had
there's
Chain of
one
Memories on the
where
Game
these
Boy
two ducks are
Advance.
sitting on a bench having a date together. And there's
then
another
when
one
the
somewhere where he's
DS
sitting with an
popped
umbrella
off, they
hiding from
had
the rain. The idea of the ducks
the one
is
I
similar
can
to
never
the rest
remember,
of our
so I call it
storytelling,
Kingdom
where we're
Hearts
trying
math
to
problem,
add
'cause that's
some
what it
hope
looks
into the
like.
world.
A
Because
damn
you're coming
math
in as a
problem.
division agent to try and save what you can and rebuild,
Then
but
they
you need to
released
know
that
there's
Kingdom
something there
Hearts
to
on a
save.
Nokia
So having
phone,
bits
which
of
is
happiness
garbage.
lets you know that it's still worth saving for
That
these
was a
little happy
horrible
moments.
idea, guys.
One shrine in particular became a
Probably
beloved
like a
fan
cash grab.
favorite, showing up multiple times across
The
YouTube.
only
and
people
Reddit.
that got Nokia phones were, at that time were the people in
Karen,
Japan.
How was your day?
So that was a
It's
big
been
cater. to Japan.
productive.
Okay, I finally caught up to where you were. I just
So
saw
the
the
origin
duck
story
hunting.
of Productive,
division.
one of our level designers made an amazing pun one day, and we decided to make a graffiti out of it and put it in the game, and it became like a duck shrine, and
Well,
players
that's
started
stupid,
finding
bro.
it and wondering where it came
Ducks.
from.
We've been finding these rubber duckies all over the map. It says here on the wall in graffiti,
I'll be doing
productive.
some crazy shit.
And there's a large rubber ducky, bigger than all the other ones we've found.
But yeah,
And
they did all that,
he's got
and
bottles of
then
booze all around
finally,
him. Not only
we
that,
had got
but he has a
Kingdom
couple
Hearts 2.
soldier duckies
After Kingdom
guarding
Hearts
a parrot
2,
in a cage.
we ended
But
up
there's
with
there's
Birth
more
by
just like
Sleep
this
on the
in the
PSP.
Division 2.
That we got.
What's
that
really
we
great
got
about our community is they come
recoded,
together,
which
they
was
find a
a
common thing that they
revamp
want
of
to
that book
develop
that they
or
released
find
on the
or
Nokia
get
phone on
unlocked,
the DS.
and they just put time
And
and
then
effort
we
into
ended
it.
up with Dream Drop Distance.
We don't put them in
with the
easy to find
3DS.
places. So that means
Nintendo
players
products.
are genuinely, hopefully
And
enjoying
finally,
just
after that,
exploring the
Kingdom Hearts 3
environment
came
and
out.
finding all
It's
these little
only
Easter eggs we've hidden around. And
flaws.
also not
It,
the
like,
Easter
it only
eggs,
makes
just the main
sense
part of the
'cause,
game and all the storytelling we put into
of
it.
course, Kingdom Hearts
They haven't found
Hearts
all-
always end with a
I don't know
freaking
exactly how many there are.
cutscene
They
that
haven't
leaves
found
you
all of the bugs
asking
yet.
questions.
Encouraged
Like,
by the
it's all,
community's
like
response
Tetsuya
to
Nomura
the
always
ducks,
has you doing
developers
that. It's
recently
like, bro,
hid another secret in the game and made it the
you
focal
left
point
us
of an
cliffhanging
all-new
again.
community challenge.
What's going on?
We actually put Tommy Teddy Bear into the game.
What's going to
Tommy
happen?
Teddy Bear
So
is a
he
trauma
does
teddy
it on purpose.
mentioned
So now
in
what's
a
going to
lot of
happen
lore,
is
but
we're going to
the
get a
bear
filler
itself actually
game
was not in the
explaining
game.
some
With episode
things.
3, we
And
put a
the
bunch
only
of them
the
into
only
the
console
world.
I can
Actually
see a
opened
filler
up Easter
game
egg hunt
coming
for him specifically.
is the Switch.
It's a nice little
So that's why I feel like
exciting moment
we're
when you
bound
kind
to
of
get a
open Reddit
Kingdom
and you see
Hearts
someone found the
game.
thing that you kind
Filler
of just
game.
snuck in.
I don't know
on
why
the
they ain't put
radar.
one yet.
No one really
Tripping.
knows about it, and it. Some of the
No,
players are
I'm
really
speculating
clever.
that
There's
this
some,
that this that's
hard
a that's
Easter
a
eggs that some of the level
possibility that we
designers and
could
gameplay
get one,
designers have put in, and people
or it
managed to
could be
solve it
announced
with
in
no
this
help
supposed
whatsoever.
coming Nintendo Direct on
Games
the
are
20th.
smart.
Nintendo better
So
bring
now
something
that
to
you
give
know,
me
be
back
on
on
the
my
lookout
Switch
for
because my
both
shit
ducks
collecting
and
dust.
teddy bears next time you boot up The Division 2. We now
Oh,
have
man,
our
you
final
don't mess
indie
with,
guests, Thunder Lotus Games, who were the
don't mess
2017
with Animal
winner of
Crossing,
the
bro?
indie series that took place
Nah,
in Montreal.
ain't my cup of
So
tea.
let's find out more about the beautiful coziness of
Bro,
Spiritfarer in
I
this
said
next
the
video.
same thing until I started playing it.
Hey everybody,
And
I feel like
I'm
I'm playing
the
it.
marketeer at Thunder Lotus.
I was like,
We're
bro, I
an indie
can't.
studio based out of
I don't know
Montreal,
why,
Canada,
but I can
and
low
makers
key
of the
see
games
big shit,
Jotun,
bro.
Sunder,
Like the
and
game
our
is
new
low
game
key kind of
Spiritfarer,
cool,
which is
bro.
due out
It's
later
kind
this
of
here.
Man, when I see Animal Crossing, I'm like, why do people buy this? Why is it so popular?
Bro, for years I thought the same thing. I literally thought the same thing, bro.
There's so much
But I was
trial
like,
and error on the path, and
I was
during
like,
the
bro,
Sunder
my
production,
gaming
we were lucky
motto
enough
is
to have the
kicking me in
Ubisoft
the ass.
Entrepreneurs
It's like,
Program in our corner
knock
to
it
help us
before
reach
you
our
try
goals.
it, bro.
As co-winners of
Like,
the
give it a
Ubisoft
chance.
Indie Series in 2017, we
And
received
then I'm
not
not
only
even gonna
generous
lie,
funding,
like,
but also
when they
crucial
announced
mentorship
the game
and access to the
on
Ubisoft
that
testing
last direct when
facilities.
it was coming
So we're
out,
grateful
and I
to
saw the
Ubisoft
trailer, I was
for
like,
their
oh, this
support and helping us
looks
make what
good.
will
What is
become
this?
our biggest success to date.
And then I
We've
noticed it
taken
was
that
Animal
experience
Crossing,
with
like,
us on
but I hear the
to
whole
what
world,
is
you're
our most
just, oh,
ambitious
Animal
production yet, and that's Spiritfarer. Which we're
This is
calling
Animal
a
Crossing?
cozy
I was like,
management game about
okay,
dying.
this is cool.
In Spiritfarer,
When I
you
first
play
had
Stella,
seen
the
Animal
newly
Crossing,
appointed ferry master to the
I'm like,
seas.
man, this is
And as
like
Stella,
the
you're gonna build a
Nintendo
boat, you're
version
gonna explore
of
the world in
Sims.
search of spirit passengers
Yeah,
seeking passage to
and
the
I
afterlife.
like
You're gonna
the
spend
Sims.
relaxing quality
I
time with
low-key
them.
like
You're
the
gonna
Sims.
create
I like
lasting
the Sims.
memories, but ultimately,
I'll
you're
play the
gonna
hell out
have
of
to learn how to
Sims.
say goodbye to your cherished friends.
But this was like, I don't know,
It's a game that's
like it was
near
like, I
and
don't
dear
know,
to our
I'm digging the
hearts, and
island
something
life,
really
I guess.
We-
I don't
we
know, like I
can't
don't know what
wait
drew me to. I don't
to share
know
it
what
with the world
finally
later
said,
this
all
year.
right,
So
let's
look
try
for it
this out.
soon on
But when I
PC,
when I
on
started
Xbox
playing
One,
it,
PS4, Nintendo
I was
Switch, and
I was
Xbox
like,
Game Pass.
yo,
Thanks a lot.
this is
And cheers.
cool. Like this is my like, bro.
It is time for an
I
update
never
on our favorite motorcycle
Animal Crossing
platformer
in
with
my entire
insanity,
life. This is
pain,
the
and
very
triumph
first
we
Animal
all
Crossing
know
game
and
I
we
ever
all
played,
love.
and every
Trials
fan that I
Rising came out
talked
last
to
year, but I
that was a
think
fan of
team
this
from
game
our
said,
Red Leaf
dude,
studio in
you're
Helsinki
joining
has a little surprise coming
you're
to the
starting
game
at the
for
best
the fans
time
of the
because this
franchise.
is their
So let's take a
best
look.
version of the game yet. And I was like, okay. Like, hey, I'll take your word for it. It's kind of cool, bro.
Hi, we're here today to introduce you to an
Like,
exciting
I can
new
understand
endurance
it's
challenge
not
coming to
everyone's cup
Trials
of
Rising.
tea, but you
But
know,
to make sure that we respect social
I'm the type
distancing
of guy
guidelines,
that
Auntie
enjoys
and I
playing
decided-
SimCity on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
You're city building, you're the mayor, you're in charge of everything. So it's kind of the same concept for me. Like
Okay.
you're the
Ladies and
island
gentlemen,
representative.
welcome back to the Gigatrack.
You're in charge of making the island look appealing to visitors. I'm like, all right, bet, I'm all for this. Let's do it. Let's go.
Far from a remake of the classic track from Trials Evolution, this is an all-new journey across the world of Trials Rising.
Spiritfarer,
By far the
okay,
longest
that looks
track that
kinda
we've ever put in a Trials.
Look at okay. Yeah, I'm over here making like.
By far the longest
Like
track we've ever put in
I
a
just
Trials
did
game.
what I did.
The
Like,
Gigatrack
of
will
course,
take you
I've
across
watched
many
other
different
people's
environments,
islands,
from the
and these
iconic
people, there's hella creative people out there, bro. I've seen people turn their island into a full-blown city.
Yeah, I was just maybe you
I'm
want
over
to tell
here.
them.
I'm talking about they got sidewalks, streets. I was like, how the hell they do this? Because when you start the game, it's literally a bare island. I'm talking about trees, woods. No,
Prepare
like
for the
there's no
ultimate
building.
test of Trials Endurance.
Tents.
Gigatrack
Start out with
releases this
tents.
Thursday, July 16th for the low price of...
But it's cool, bro. It's cool. Like I got my freaking
You heard
house
that right, riders.
sitting
Gigatrack
on
will
a
be available
hill.
for free to all Trials Rising players when it releases this Thursday.
I'm looking pimped out. You walk into my house, I got my walk-in aquarium.
You heard that right. The Gigatrack is coming to the game, and it
on
will
the
be
bike,
the
fuck
longest,
yourself.
most insane track in Trials
What's
history.
this?
And
Excite
it
Bike?
will
No,
be
this
free
ain't
for
Excite
all
Bike. This
Trials
that one
Rising
game, ain't
players.
it? What's
Now
that
for our
one
last
bike
game
game?
update, the Ghost Recon
It plays
Breakpoint
just
team
like
is
this.
ready to share
I
some
remember this
details
game
on
being
their
on the
upcoming
phone or
update.
something like that.
AI teammates are coming to the game. Let's have a look at the trailer.
Yeah, team. But time? Why they ain't had this one from the beginning?
The time has come. AI teammates are back in Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
They had it in fucking Wildland. Why they have it in this game?
And for all solo players, they're gonna be a game changer.
Damn right.
Available at any point after you have reached Erewhon for the first time.
Oh, that was a
Fury,
sweet front
Fix
flip.
It, and
Okay.
Vasily can
I
be
got this on
activated
PC.
or dismissed at will.
Oh,
And from
this
the
bike
beginning,
game?
you will be
No,
able to fully customize
Breakpoint.
them. This customization
I'm
includes
looking
all
at
of the
this
physical
bike game.
attributes,
They over here doing
as well as
crazy
gear,
stunts.
equipment, or even full
Dirt bike game
costumes.
where you do the front
Your
flips.
teammates can be tweaked just as much as your main character.
In here looking like Houdini.
Just like Nomad, your
How you
teammates
gonna
will
be
adapt
biking
and
inside
react
of
to the
Volcano?
world of Aroa and its environments, and they will always follow your own behavior. If you decide to go stealth, they will equip silencers and crouch,
Trails.
or go prone when possible. But if you decide to go loud and open fire, they will stick by your side.
Why
When
didn't have
deployed,
this from the
you can
beginning?
issue different orders to your teammates through the order wheel. There are 4 different orders you can give to your teammates.
Nah, man.
You can tell them to
ain't
regroup on your
And then
location,
they
to hold their
added the
current
part. They
position,
finally updated the
to go
game
to
to where
a
you can
specific
finally
location,
jump in the ocean
and to open
You can
fire on
actually
nearby
swim and,
enemies.
dive and stuff.
These orders can be given at any time, even through your binoculars and drone. Once they approach potential threats, the teammates will notify you and mark them automatically.
Got a hostile.
With a good look at your enemies, you will be able to set up a
right
sync
here.
shot where each of your teammates picks a target.
Yeah.
You can even link it to your 3 sync shot drones for a simultaneous 7-target takedown. The teammates have weapons equipped at all times, a versatile assault rifle to accommodate all situations, and a primary weapon that you will be able to fine-tune. Indeed, apart from mark upgrades and passive bonuses, the full gunsmith is accessible to your teammates, and their weapon of choice will have a direct effect on the battleground. Depending on the type of weapon they have equipped, the teammates will adapt their engagement distance and rate of fire. From close distance shotgun wielding all the way to long distance sniper shots. Of course, if you get taken down, your teammates' priority will be to try and rescue you. To achieve that, they will first focus their fire on the surrounding enemies before getting to you. And they will expect the same from you, especially as you will be able to carry them to safety if the situation requires it. Finally, the teammates will also be your best allies in any vehicle, especially on the road and during high-stake pursuits. The teammates will be available for all solo Ghost Recon Breakpoint players on July 15th.
5 minutes.
We cannot wait to see your reactions. We'll see you on the battlefield, Ghosts.
Oh, this is just trailers of the game that's already out, or
As you've just seen, the AI teammates are finally landing in Ghost Recon
already
Breakpoint
seeing
with our
stuff.
next major update
Oh,
on
he got
July
the countdown
15th.
that I just
Alongside
noticed.
the
He got
AI
the countdown.
teammates, this update comes with a ton of new content,
thought we was
including a
already seeing
gunsmith
stuff. I
upgrade,
was like, what the hell
new
is this
PvP
game?
content, quality of life updates,
The
and
damn
more.
bike game
You will be
here.
able to try it all during our next free weekend from July 16th to
this is
July
you
20th.
right here.
But that's not all. We've got one last thing to show you. Enjoy, and we'll see you on Aroa, Ghosts.
Sniped up. Oh.
To anyone listening, this is Haruhi Ito speaking for the Outcasts. We stand against Sentinel's illegal occupation of Aroa. We call on all of
You don't mess with Pokemon?
Yeah, I mess with it. I don't have the new one
Sentinel
though.
wins.
Yeah, the new DLC they released, man.
We cannot be defeated.
I like it.
Oh shit! Well, lighting everything up. What's the new expansion? Nothing too.
Yeah, they had announced 2 expansions.
Free for all. Oh, it's free. July 16th. Resistance.
Oh, you talking about the Division?
Breakpoint. Look like multiplayer.
Hold up, I gotta catch up for you though. Cause I'm like behind.
And now our very final video for this pre-show is another
Wesley
episode
Snipes?
of our wow moments comparing
Wesley
the
Snipes
craziest
and
and
Dude Perfect.
coolest clips from you, our players.
It's that dude from Dude Perfect right there with the beard and that hat back. Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Anyone else want to try to do better than that?
Bro, let me stay caught up. Oh, what's this? XX Tricky?
First person mode.
Dude.
What is a battle royale game? Oh no, they're just showing different games.
Oh, Far Cry 5. I gotta finish this game, bro.
I beat that and New Dawn.
I was gonna interrogate him.
Hey, now here's a game. Yes, sir, bro. Holla.
Bro, holla.
I'll be on this joint day in and day out, bro. That's my game, bro. I'll be streaming that joint.
You putting all kind of characters on that dang game.
I be begging Obi. I was like, Obi,
Obi used to stream it. I think
he said he told me, he was like, dude, like I would go back to Brawlhalla, but ever since Smash came out, Brawlhalla died. I was like, oh,
yeah,
Brawlhalla's alive and well. Every time I stream that joint, I'll have like, that was a sweet ass part, and she just did. What the hell is that?
I can't usually do it because
I'll
freak out my neighbors.
sir,
But,
give
as you
up.
can
Oh
see,
my God.
crash in Ocean Beach.
Oh,
There's no
you
one
ain't had
too
to do
close,
him
so-
like that. You did not have to do him like that.
Chop his head off.
Wow. That's tough. Nah, Obi was like, no, it's dead. I was like, nah, Obi, when I was streaming it the other day, bro, I had at least 30, 40 people in
Well, like a real guitar.
They was in the stream wanting to join the room.
She playing with two. She playing with her foot. What the hell?
Oh, that's that
She's
good
playing
guitar,
two
girl.
guitars and she's playing
If you
another one
also
with her
have
foot.
amazing gameplay segments you captured from our games, spread the joy and submit them on the link displayed on your screen right now. All right, guys, it is time for us to wrap up this pre-show.
Don't forget to stay tuned for our post-show featuring a deep dive into the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Thanks a lot for watching this pre-show and enjoy
Assassin's Creed
Ubisoft
Valhalla.
Forward.
Let game go. Let up some people down.
Yeah, man. I was like, oh, you look, bro. I got
right, here we go.
Smash.
So the game.
I got Smash. I play Smash, but I'm not the best at Smash. I was like, I feel like I'm not putting on a good performance playing Smash. If you gave me Brawlhalla action, I'll be in here.
There you go.
Alright, let's get it.
Hi everyone, I'm Neelam Kumar and I'm very excited to be co-hosting the first Ubisoft Forward with the talented Yusuf Magid. Today's show is all about getting up close and in-depth with all the exciting games we have in production here at Ubisoft.
I'm Yusuf, but there's no time to waste. So let's head straight for the streets of futuristic London and see what the hackers of DedSec are getting into.
Oh, there's your watchdogs.
The illegal paintings spreading subversive and hostile messaging over the last few weeks across London are not the work of several people as was originally believed, but the work of an individual. The criminals suspected to have links with the
Watchdogs, get the hackers.
Watchdogs lead.
Get the hackers.
God damn. What?
Authorities recommend not to approach the individual.
Oh my God.
Welcome to London.
First, they came for the foreigners,
That's a cop?
and I did not speak out because I was not a foreigner.
Watchdogs is all leaving you this week.
Then they came for the protesters, and I did not speak out because I was not a protester. Then they came for the journalists, and I did not speak out because I was not a journalist.
Oh!
And then they came for street artists, but I did not speak out because I am not a street artist.
What the hell? The fuck is the fuck?
Oh, those are the cops. Look, there was a cop robbing that damn gas station.
Oh yeah, you behind.
What is that?
God damn. Bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Hobgoblin.
You see him, huh? He almost got rolled over.
This dude is nice.
Eventually, they'd come for me. and there would be no one left to speak for me.
God damn. Was it great again?
Sorry, bitch. Jesus. All right, so we're in a total mess now, so let's get the hell out of here.
And there's nothing more debilitating than that. This way.
Oh, that's a chick? I heard a chick voice.
After a long night, London is in chaos. The main arteries through the city are blocked. Hundreds of heavily armed Albion.
Well. Welcome to the Resistance. Here's a welcome gift for our new members.
But the disappearance
Put that mask on, boy.
You could have told me it was a bloody costume party.
Try it on.
The new key suspect has been identified as David Ford, a 43-year-old London taxi driver. He has no criminal record, but is currently believed to be a terrorist. People have been asked not to approach him. The authorities advise all residents...
Reclaim your future.
I'm Clint Hawking.
Clint has been a longtime creative force here at Ubisoft, and now he's bringing this vision to Watch Dogs Legion.
So yeah, what we just saw was an amazing short film by the director Alberto Mielgo that was inspired by Watch Dogs Legion and looks at the game and the universe and the characters through his incredible artistic vision and visual style.
The city needs a resistance.
Like the film, Watch Dogs Legion tells the story of ordinary heroes
we get
setting
Watch
aside their
Dogs,
differences in order to
today.
come together as a collective and to fight for a positive change. You can literally recruit and play anyone who you see in the open world. You profile people that are interesting to you, you help them with their problem, you play their origin mission.
Just help me get some closure and I'll do whatever you want.
Sounds like a DedSec problem. Leave it to us.
And that's how you recruit them into your team. And then they become the heroes of the game and the stars of your story.
And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Please, think more underground.
You with Albion?
I'm tickled, but think more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You're done.
And they make the story not only, unique to them, but unique to you as the player and personal to you because they're, heroes that you've chosen and invested in. What would I say to fans? I guess I'd say, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Welcome to the Resistance.
Our London town. A modern metropolis. Built on history and prosperity. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Oh my God. Listen up. Get all your units to move in and lock down the city.
With London under attack by a mysterious terrorist, the government turns to a private military company called Albion to keep everyone safe. What could possibly go wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nigel Cass, CEO of Albion. He's kindly stepped up to establish order.
Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize this.
He will stop at nothing to permanently control the city.
London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Nigel's not the only opportunist who's taken a liking to this fair city. Meet Mary Kelly, head of the most powerful crime syndicate in London.
Be sure and spread the word.
She and her goons are using the dark web to sell everything from party pills to people.
This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I?
You made me a slave.
You do not want to ruffle her feathers. With the city out on its arse, it now falls on you to build a resistance and take back London.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out.
Any of the brave Londoners you see walking the streets can be recruited into your team. Like him. Her. Or even her. Everyone can become your next secret weapon. In our first mission, we need to get some dirt on Nigel Cass, and that means breaking into Albion headquarters inside the Tower of London. All the hardy souls you see here are people we have recruited from the streets of London. They all have unique abilities, and you're free to tackle this mission with whoever you like.
Dear God, my eyes. Likely. Zip up, get to work, and let's never talk about this again.
Like everyone in DedSec, Arthur can hack pretty much whatever. But as a construction worker, he has a particular set of tools that make him handy. He can even call his own cargo drone. Perfect for gate crashing, when you're not invited. And who needs a regular old gun when you have a bloody nail gun?
What the hell?
Soidoid shithole. Jesus Christ, what is that thing?
Perhaps we could approach this mission differently. If you'd rather keep your distance, we've got you covered. Amy is a drone expert. A real tech connoisseur.
Hate spiders, but love this one.
What an adorable creepy crawler.
Here we are. Let's class the place up.
A drone expert does have the unique ability to summon their own drone. This little darling is fast and stealthy.
She aims, she fires, she hits.
I'm reading incoming drones.
She can also hack enemy drones, turning the tide in her favor. And if you are not into direct confrontation, there are more ways than one to get the job done. Recruiting an Albion officer like Brielle here might be challenging, but it'll get you inside restricted Albion areas.
Don't mind me, just doing recon for a bunch of insurgents.
However, do anything suspicious and she'll probably wind up with a bullet in the back of her head.
You've been approved for entry.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defence Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must.
God damn.
Criminals running our streets, illegals threatening our families, the police commissioner himself, assassinated by terrorists.
Well, that seems to be enough evidence. Next up, we're crashing Mary Kelly's organ farming operation and putting a stop to it.
That's good. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
And we need a hard nut for this.
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Bags, don't disturb me in my natural habitat.
Say hello to Mickey. The man lives for his team.
That put another hair on my chest.
And doesn't mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, yeah, brawler.
He does have a slight drinking problem, though. And he's passed out. We'll come back to him. You know what? Let's go with someone a bit more professional.
Oh, Mr. Wick.
It's almost crass to call him a hitman. Some might even call him an artist.
What the hell? Bro, that's my guy right there.
Here's the bastard responsible. Done and
Bro, he a
dusted.
savage, bro. John Wick, bro.
Bad if I do say so, innit?
Not everyone in London is a legendary assassin or a super spy, but everyone can be a hero.
Have you ever heard someone theorize that John Wick is actually a hero?
So get out there, find the best recruits, and build your resistance. It's time to take back London.
October 29th.
Plunging the player into a living, breathing city teeming with unique locales and characters has always been a central pillar of the Watch Dogs series.
So what goes into building those worlds? Here's Amanda Munt to tell us more.
My name's Amanda Munt. I'm a level artist on Watch Dogs Legion at Ubisoft Toronto. Being a level artist, I think, is the coolest job in video games because we do get the freedom to kind of like pick and choose what little details we want to depict. And we get ample opportunities to tell the stories that we want to tell in the spaces that we're assigned to. I have the capacity to hide things and, you know, like small little Easter eggs. In AC Unity, there was a boat somewhere in the world that was covered in cats.
What?
And then it happened again in Watch Dogs 2. And there may or may not be something in London that is a boat filled with cats in some capacity. So I was fortunate enough to go to E3 last year. Some of the people that I was showing our demo to were from London. So no matter where I dropped them in the city, they would go, oh my God, this feels like Camden. This feels like Southwark. This feels like Westminster. When people are talking about some detail that I've put into the world and they're excited about it, like that feels so good as somebody who, you know, builds these worlds with care. I love it.
Brawlhalla.
And now some news for Brawlhalla fans.
Yeah.
In just a few weeks, you'll be able to battle it out with your favorite legends on iOS and Android devices.
What?
3, 2.
I didn't know Brawlhalla was even on my YouTube. Android, that's gotta feel weird. I don't know how you would do that.
And now, whether you need a Tom Clancy action fix on the go or want to dive back into one of the most beloved fantasy franchises in gaming, we've got you covered.
Xbox, PlayStation.
Light and magic.
The target is being held on the ground floor.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Moan chain is down. Request air support. Target northeast rooftop.
Roger. Inbound. Danger close.
I need an EMP deployed now.
EMP imminent.
Oh, get back in your cell.
The fuck? Tom Clancy? From the cell?
Hey, take this.
Don't make me regret this.
Wow.
Speaking of Tom Clancy, it's been 5 years since Rainbow Six Siege first launched, and the community has never been stronger. In celebration of this milestone, Ubisoft Montreal has put together a special video to thank all of the amazing players and developers that have helped Siege become the game it is today.
Bro, I got
In
this
December
game,
2015,
and I never
a
played it.
small team released Rainbow Six Siege. A game built on a strong vision, creativity, competitiveness, and team play.
Pour le joueur, le 1er décembre, c'est un début, mais pour nous aussi. Il faut tout de suite s'engager et dire aux joueurs, ce jeu est installé, tu peux t'y installer aussi, et nous serons là.
That original vision was quickly adopted by our passionate community, propelling it to a whole new level.
This is such a special moment, and being at 1 year anniversary of Rainbow Six now, game being stronger than ever, and more players today than we had in the past, it means the world to us.
But we also had our share of challenges.
How y'all get away with making the same game?
Health that touches upon subject like matchmaking, connectivity, all those aspects are absolutely critical to the experience of the player.
Through it all, we're always driven by you, our community, and together
I don't know.
we grow stronger.
Maybe I'm missing the differences. Every time I see
there is no sequel plan, and we're here for the next 10 years, so expect more Rainbow Six in your life for quite some time.
Name. And you play Call of Duty or no? Hey, what's it about? Or how you play?
Les succès, c'est vraiment le résultat de autant de nous que de vous. Ce jeu, il est autant le vôtre qu'il est le nôtre.
How you play that?
Now 60 million players strong. We're just getting started.
No, this one's different.
From the devs that build the game to the community that plays it, thank you.
Thank you to 60 million players.
If you haven't tried it yet, dive into our new Operation Steel Wave update available now and take Ace and Malusi out for a spin.
A few days ago, we introduced y'all to a brand new multiplayer shooter. Now, it's time to venture into the hyperscape.
Available now.
In a hyperscape. That's not supposed to be there. Let me get you all up to speed, okay? About 30 years ago, everything that we feared about our future started to come true. We made some good decisions. We made some bad decisions. Actually, we made a lot of bad decisions.
What?
So, here we are. 10 billion souls living in the crush of the megacities. But the people at Prisma changed everything. They gave everyone a way out. The Hyperscape. In the Hyperscape, the biggest draw by far is Crown Rush. This is where anyone can become someone.
Hey, now I can have some respect.
Change your life. But strange things have been happening lately. Rumors of people getting hurt.
Who is this, Neo?
Users disappearing from the real world. A darker secret lies at the heart of Hyperscape. And we have to find it. Some of us are searching for a way up. Some of us for a way out, and for others, a new way altogether. That's what brings us to the edge of the future, to the Hyperscape.
I'm JC, Creative Director on Hyperscape.
JC's work on Far Cry Primal and multiple Prince of Persia titles has established him as a top creative here at Ubisoft.
For me, what's exciting is we started building it from scratch, seeing it grow, adding ideas is really cool.
Hello, contender. Welcome to the Hyperscape.
The game takes place in 2054. It's in a future where humanity has grown a little darker. One of the companies there, they are launching what's called the Hyperscape, which is a virtual world and the internet of the future. It's the place where everything converges. Within the virtual world, there is a battle royale that takes place in the virtual city of Neo Arcadia. Then we also introduce a lot of new things. You get the opportunity to do parkour on the rooftops, go into interiors where it's much more narrow, much more stressful. You get to go to the landmarks where there's more opportunities to get cool items, but also more players, so it's a risk-reward kind of deal.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just got the stream on.
I mean the
of
hacks, special
Ubisoft stream
abilities that you can pick up on the fly to adapt your tactics. With hacks, you can do things like teleport yourself, you can wrap yourself into a ball and bounce around the battlefield. So a lot of abilities that let you have fun, that are toys that you can play with. And finally, it's made as a spectacle, so all the viewers will be able to interact with the game on different levels through the Twitch extension. So every few minutes, there's going to be a vote, and viewers will be able to decide what effect they want to affect the whole battle. So things like changing the gravity, infinite ammo, or stuff like that. So players, while this happens, really have to adapt to all kinds of stuff that is happening. So for me, it's really exciting because right now, as we speak, we're launching the open beta, and so it's going to be available for free-to-play for all PC players worldwide. And I really want to thank all the players, all the streamers, and all the viewers who participated in tech test and who will participate in the open beta. Here's a short glimpse of what you can expect.
What about console, bro? Shit.
Watch and learn how it's done.
Obi looks bored.
Showtime.
He's like, none of this was appealing to be Rachel.
That's mine.
I ain't seen him get hype about nothing yet.
Let's show him what I'm made of.
Okay, he's shaking his head like.
Go time.
This is whack. Look at Samuel. There he is.
Watch closely.
Platoon Nightmare. Little Sam.
Here we go.
Bam. Ooh.
Konotoshi.
New hack. Free battle pass. Oh, it's on PC right now. Open beta. Open beta, July 12, 2020. Free.
The digital world of the Hyperscape gave our artists and developers incredible freedom when it came to designing characters.
Production manager Ana Maria Musca is going to take us behind the scenes of
gave
character
it a
design.
thumbs down because it's only on PC.
My name is Ana Maria Musca.
Sam said thumbs up.
We have paid an exceptional amount of detail to our characters. We switched different outfits, different fashion statements, different tattoos, different materials until they see them as real individuals, as real people. So the second you pick a character, you see them in game, you understand what their motivations are and what drives them and what challenges them.
Join up and play. That's what I do.
This was the first lineup of characters. This is our default base, but even starting from the hair down, everything has been meticulously thought of. Would this person actually like this type of outfit? Would this person enjoy the type of tattoos that we're putting on them? Will they actually like to be in this body? Each season, we plan to produce new outfits for these characters. So we're hoping some of our players are gonna see the effort and maybe even correlate some of the accessories to what's gonna happen in the game. We're very excited to see it in people's hands.
What about console, dude?
As we move into the next generation of gaming, Ubisoft has been working closely with console makers to take advantage of all the extraordinary capabilities these new consoles will offer.
Now we have a special guest to tell us a little more.
Hey everyone, Phil Spencer from Xbox. With Watch Dogs Legion, Ubisoft is supporting smart delivery. So you will get the absolute best version of the game on any version of Xbox you're playing on. On Series X, you'll get to take advantage of the amazing work the team has done with DirectX ray tracing to create an absolutely immersive version of London like you've never seen before. Ubisoft has a unique ability to create immersive worlds, setting a new bar that continues to drive our industry forward.
Bullshit.
I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. I love the time I've spent exploring the world in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I can't wait for you to see the gameplay from Assassin's Creed Valhalla that's coming up now.
All right, we know you've been waiting to hear more about this game since it was announced back in April. And now it's time for a deep dive into the world of Vikings.
My name is Julien Laferrière, and I'm the producer of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So a couple of weeks ago, we announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and the reaction from the fans.
Yeah, somebody leaked 30 minutes of gameplay of the fucking game.
The time period of Vikings is really, really inspiring. When we did our research, we found that, they were not mindless barbarians. Vikings were actually farmers trying to find new lands for them to settle. And so they had really human motivations. So for us to have this opportunity to tell kind of the real story about Vikings and kind of separate ourselves from the myths and the folklore is really something that drove us to make this game. The team went to Norway and England to take the same roads that the Vikings did, to really experience what it meant to be a Viking at that time. And then leaving Norway, which is barren but majestic, and just coming by boat in England and see those rolling green hills full of sheep, full of life, is just this moment that most likely the Vikings felt as well. You need to see this land of opportunity. And this is exactly the feeling we want players to experience in this game. It is a personal adventure. It is the story of Eivor, a Viking chieftain. Eivor is either a male or a female. You decide when you start the game. They will have to leave Norway to settle in England because you just can't live in Norway anymore. There's too much political pressure, no resources available.
Yeah.
Obviously, in England, it's full of Anglo-Saxons and other people, and they don't really want you there. So you will have to fight your way there to kind of build your own settlement and see your clan prosper.
They were forced to conquer by other rulers.
Vikings were brutal warriors.
Their heritage vintages of
and the fact that they were mastering a lot of weapons coming from the medieval times really inspired us to kind of revamp the fight system to leverage the brutality and the intensity of Viking combat. Vikings were not only fighting face to face, they were masters of stealth and deception when needed. They used basically any sort of tactics they could use to win the battle. So we want to portray the full range of combat that you can imagine coming from the Vikings.
Blade.
We are very happy to finally be able to show you the game we've all been working on. So please,
I see 30 minutes of gameplay, bro.
Deep dive into Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
In-game footage, work in progress.
In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you will relive the epic saga of the Viking invasion of England. You play as Eivor, a Viking from Norway, who will lead his or her battle-hardened warriors across the North Sea to the British Isles. Eivor is driven by an ambitious goal: to build a thriving Norse settlement in a hostile land.
For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
England is a dark age tangle of broken kingdoms and warring dynasties, a land of opportunity and riches. As you prowl England's rivers by longship, you may raid locations you spot from the shoreline. Ground your ship and blow your horn to lead your raiding crew into battle. Your crew will assist you in all your raids, fighting enemies, battering down doors, and stealing cargo too heavy for one set of arms. Whatever riches and resources you pillage may be used to develop your settlement, giving you access to useful services, better tools, and new settlers. At the heart of your settlement is the Alliance map. It will serve as a record of the allies you have made, and a guide for future opportunities. The Viking Age was a time of warriors and legends. In Valhalla, you will find the largest variety of enemies ever assembled in an Assassin's Creed game. Every archetype offers a unique challenge. Some will coordinate with their allies for special attacks, while others will use nearby objects to their advantage, including the bodies of fallen warriors. To face these attacks, you must find and exploit your opponent's weaknesses to gain the upper hand. Take the fight to your foes with a host of brutal new combat abilities. Snare them with the Viking
God damn, she did all Scorpion moves.
Pummel them with throwing axes.
God damn! Oh yeah, that is nice.
Incapacitate them with the new stun system to keep them at a distance, or finish them off.
He threw his friend.
You wield any two weapons you wish to unleash a deadly combination of attacks.
And they got a whole Scorpion spirit, bro.
Style as you see fit, and become a legendary Viking warrior.
Get with that. Get over here. Yo, this is really making me think about Vinland Saga, the anime. That was a great anime, bro. That anime.
God damn.
Not all situations call for violence. In this new land, a Viking must find a way to adapt. As Eivor is not welcome in England, you may need to outsmart your enemies, avoiding unwanted attention in towns and bustling cities. Use Eivor's hood and cloak to blend with crowds, and slip past watchful eyes, an unseen hunter among the people. From capital cities and villages to the dense forests and rolling hills of England, exploration is vital to keeping yourself sharp. You must feed off the land if you hope to endure. Hunt and forage to replenish your health and fortify your equipment.
It's a big ass wolf. God damn. What?
Search pagan temples and Roman ruins for new activities and challenges to strengthen yourself and your settlement.
They always incorporate
The
how
more you
someone
explore,
gets involved with
the more of
these
England's
fascinating
secrets you will reveal.
something like that.
Ravens, show no mercy!
But as you push deeper into England, the enemy will push back. In a series of climactic moments, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will feature massive assaults in which you will lead Eivor's army into battle against heavily guarded Saxon fortresses.
Today we will reclaim her. Today we fight for your land. And tomorrow we rebuild.
For Eastern.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla will transport you to wondrous and haunted lands, inspired by Norse myths and England's pagan roots. It will challenge and surprise, with unforgettable characters, thrilling triumphs, and tragic losses, giving you the chance to live your own Viking saga.
Oh man, so Far Cry 6, bro. That's what I want to see.
9th century England is truly unlike anything the franchise has seen before. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will release this holiday season on Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, PS4, PC, and Stadia.
We're close to wrapping up today, but before we go, our CEO, Yves Guillemot, is here to share a few words.
I still want to know how they're going to incorporate the Vikings into the Assassin's
what you have seen today, and that you will
Fuck,
love
did
playing
with,
these
Odyssey.
games. I'm proud
Odyssey,
of
you
our
don't even
teams
have no
for
Assassin's
delivering
Blade.
an ambitious, broad, and
That's just like a
creative
300
lineup
game.
of games.
But the Odyssey is the best
And we haven't shown you
game I ever
everything
played,
yet.
to be honest.
In fact, we have a lot more to come. So you will have another Ubisoft Forward to reveal even more about our upcoming games. But before ending this show, we have one more thing to share with you.
What? Man, what, what, this, Far Cry? Come on, bro. Oh yeah, bro, it's gotta be Far Cry, bro.
Far Cry?
Bro, this Far Cry 5, I mean 6, bro. That's what this is. This Far Cry 6 right here. Yup.
You sure?
Yeah, bro, this Far Cry 6, bro. Yup, Far Cry 6.
Bruh. I still need to beat the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. I don't want to play the fourth. Oh, that actor. That one actor.
There we go. Show some gameplay. I used to build model car kits. Then I moved to gunplay.
It's beautiful, amigo. Perfect, but useless. I have something for you, Diego. Give me your hands.
Papa.
Now, the grenade is simple. It has 4 basic parts. The shell, which contains the explosive, the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
What are you doing?
He said perfect, but useless.
The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom.
What?
Now, I am El Presidente, which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions, noise, indecision, strangled by their own freedoms. And even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves, they will hate you, Diego. Everything you say, do, believe, will be wrong. They will answer you with screams, call you evil, a monster, and give you this. So you tell me, are you evil? Are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except it has 2 basic parts. Our people and you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom, boom. You understand now? Prove it.
Early next year.
And we're wrapping up our narration of Assassin's Creed, the birth of a resistance in Watch Dogs Legion, the cyber chaos of Hyperscape, and the epic reveal of Far Cry's newest installment, along with so much more.
Remember, we'll be back later this year with another Ubisoft Forward filled with tons of game news and updates.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, I was kind of right with the Hyperscape.
Hey, bro.
I was kind of right with Hyperscape.
Welcome to the Ubisoft Forward.
For PC, I ain't playing that on no PC, bro.
You can still use controller?
Nah, they ain't really have nothing that I was really looking forward to. So I thought they were gonna at least surprise me.
I don't understand.
They showed what I wanted to see with that Far Cry 6. That's what I want to see.
They ain't even show no gameplay.
Yeah.
The best thing was the pre-show, that racing game. Hey, but I'm gonna be back on tonight for Call of Duty.
All right, I'm gonna be on.
What was interesting to me was the fact that they're going ahead and porting freaking Brawlhalla to the cell phones. It's like, how you gonna do that? That game uses precise.
Now, but that thing is, it always looked like. I can see how it is. And mobile software has got a real problem. I think you run on the Switch.
I mean, yes, but you know, like certain things you gotta do that quality.
It was yeah. I get you. I mean, I can never play mobile. But man, I'm gonna be on later. What the hell do shit?